American farmland, vast, rich, and vital to feeding the nation. But deep in the heartlands, farmers face an unexpected threat: wildlife. From predatory coyotes to moose that trample crops, and yes, even bears, animals are colliding with agriculture like never before. So how do American farmers respond? Do they hunt millions of animals? Or is the truth more complicated? Let's start with the facts. The United States is home to over 2 million farms. These farms aren't just battling the weather and market prices. They're also in constant tension with nature. With increasing development and habitat loss, animals are wandering more frequently onto agricultural land. So how do farmers really handle this? Is it all rifles and traps? Or do modern farmers use new strategies to coexist? Coyotes are arguably the biggest predators that plague farmers across the U.S., especially in the West and Midwest. They prey on livestock like sheep, goats, and calves. Some farmers do hunt them. In fact, around 500,000 coyotes are killed annually in the U.S., not just by farmers, but also through organized hunts and government programs. But it's not always with guns. Guard dogs, llamas, motion-activated lights, and high-tech fencing are all being used to reduce the need for lethal action. It's about balance. Next. Up bears. Black bears are increasingly encroaching on farms, especially in states like Colorado, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina. I woke up and half my hives were smashed. A bear ate everything. Farmers can get permits to kill problem bears, but most try non-lethal methods first. Electric fences, bear-proof containers, and even loud noise deterrents. 2023, around 30,000 bears were legally hunted in the U.S., mostly in regulated hunting seasons. Farmers aren't out hunting millions of them, but yes, when push comes to shove, protection is necessary. Moose aren't predators, but they can cause massive damage. In northern states like Maine, Minnesota, and Alaska, these 1,000-pound animals destroy crops, fencing, and even injure livestock. Killing moose is heavily regulated. Farmers don't hunt them as a first resort. Instead, they may report problem moose to wildlife agencies who may relocate or, rarely, euthanize them. Only about 100,000 moose are hunted nationwide each year, almost all during legal state-regulated seasons. Farmers are a small part of that. Here's where it gets interesting. The U.S. government, through the USDA's Wildlife Services, actually helps farmers deal with animal conflicts. That includes non-lethal and lethal methods. They investigate, track patterns, and sometimes even trap or relocate animals. It's a massive operation. Always prioritize non-lethal options, but sometimes removal is necessary, especially with repeated attacks on livestock. This brings us to the big question. Should farmers be allowed to kill wildlife that threatens their livelihood? It's a controversial issue. Conservationists argue for more coexistence and better land use policies. Farmers argue for their right to protect what they've built. future may lie in smarter farming. Drones to monitor land, AI-driven scare systems, habitat corridors to reduce conflict, and yes, public education. It's not about blaming farmers or animals. It's about redesigning the way we share the land. So, do American farmers hunt millions of animals like bears, coyotes, and moose? Not exactly. While lethal control happens, especially with coyotes, most farmers use a mix of deterrence, legal permits, and government help. This isn't a war. It's a complicated relationship, one where survival, ethics, and ecology all collide. What do you think? Should farmers be allowed to defend their land however they choose, or should wildlife get more protection?